Well, here we are again. Bumper came in yesterday. This is a Westin, W-E-S-T-I-N, also known as Fey, I believe, F-E-Y, or maybe it's a Westin Fey, hell, I don't know. Got it from Amazon, and the model I got is second one down there, the Sure Step. It's got the, this part's all chrome, this part's black, and then it's got the I guess rubber, I'll have to open it and see, black top on top of it, similar to what I had on there before. That one's a Laverne. I did not, however, I don't have a flashlight either. I have got to get a new camera with a light on it. I did not, however, get the brackets yet. I got the bracket kit, but it hasn't been, I don't even think it's been shipped yet. So I'm going to see if these brackets will work on the new bumper. Hopefully they will. Then I can cancel that order. I'll probably take these off and paint them up. And hopefully they'll go into there. I don't know where the heck the bolts and hardware and shit from that went. Probably laying around here somewhere, or I've probably got some new stuff I could use. Like to use new if I could. The other thing I want to get done for sure today, well, I don't have to, but sometime this weekend, I want to get that door speaker transferred over to the passenger door, the donor door that I put on this truck when I whatever you want to call it, restored it or whatever, because I can't remember, it didn't have one, or I really don't remember. The other thing I have to do is replace the window motor. I'm not going to go into how you do that yet. I'm going to make a video on that, and well, it'll be in this video probably. So I need to take the window motor out of my original door over there and transfer it over to this one. This window went up and down last Saturday. Not real good, but it did go up and down. I thought we were good to go. Door locks worked and everything. And then all of a sudden it decided it didn't want to go down anymore. It sounds like it's trying to go up when I hit the up button, but going down, there's just nothing there. And I just can't get it. I don't think it's a wire anywhere. Plug and unplug the switch, wiggle all the wires, and everything seems solid. So I'm going to replace the motor, and I know the one out of that other door is good, so I'm just going to swap it out. And then I'd like to get this door all buttoned up and get the door panel back on it. And then if I get that done, I'd like to get this toolbox polished up and get it mounted on the truck. It's a filthy mess. Dusty, dirty. Been sitting there for at least a year. So anyway, that's what I'm up to today, or this weekend, or whatever. If I get that far real easily, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I still need to do the undercoating. Might do that. Before long here, I need to get my tires and wheels. The other two wheels are up at the house. I need to go and get the front end line, get tires and wheels on there, and really be pretty good to go. Other little things I want to do, I've got, well, after I get the front end lined and wheels and tires on, I've got front wheel bearings. Then I'm going to put in new Timken bearings, inner and outers that I'm going to put in. One of these is the wrong one. I think it's this set 45. And I think I said in another video, if you go on Summit, the one they list, I can't remember which one it is. No, it's not the set 45. I think that goes with it. It's a set 12F. It actually lists these, I believe, for the inner bearing. I'm not sure. And that is totally the wrong bearing and race for that. I got on the Timken site and also verified it on a couple auto parts store sites. These are the two you need. You need the set 45 and the set 37. Call it a set because it comes with the bearing and the race. And then a 41-48 inner seal. So I need to send these back, get my money back, but I haven't done it yet. Also got Timken wheel grease, or wheel bearing grease, not wheel grease. So I'm going to do that after I get the front end line, get her back home and stuff. Also going to put on, which I haven't ordered yet, but I'm going to get premium Warn locking hubs. I think I mentioned that before too. I looked them up yesterday, and actually they're just a few dollars more now than these. Wish it was that way when I got those. That's what I would have got. I think when I got those, they were almost half the price of the premium ones. Premium ones are just they're all metal. There's no plastic parts in them, or these have plastic in it, and you can also see the chrome is seriously flaking off. And new wheels and everything, that's just gonna look like shit. So decided I'm gonna put the premium ones on there. Anyway, anything else that I could do would be to put in, I've got new, wherever the hell they are, I got new plugs and spark plug wires, Ford racing wires, and some wire separators. I don't know where the plugs are back there. Motorcraft plugs. Actually, I had those a couple of years. Just never got them put in before. And that will probably be about the extent of it this weekend if I get all of that done. So, yeah, I swear in here, it looks like the back end of my truck sits lower than the front. Maybe the cement in here is lower on the east end than it is the west end. I don't know, because I take it outside and I've taken pictures, and if you've seen those, it looks good. It looks perfectly level, or possibly that the back end is just a smidge higher than the front, which is, that's exactly what I want. But so anyway, that is what I'm doing. And I think first I'm going to see if those brackets are going to work on this bumper. So I will bring y'all back in when I get something figured out. Alright, catch you later. Okay, so got the bumper out. Everything's in good shape. Did a bunch of measuring, a bunch of figuring, and I believe the old brackets will fit one way or another. This is another prime example of how they don't make things like they used to. On this bumper, these support pieces right here are shit. I can't remember. They're either 1/8 of an inch or 3/16. Hold on. Let's see. They are 3/16. Over here on this old one, these suckers are 1/2 inch. And so are the brackets. And I imagine the new brackets are probably the same as what's on this bumper, just flimsy pieces of shit. I don't know what the rating is on that bumper. It can't be very much. I don't tow with a bumper anyway. I put a hitch on. I had that kind of a hitch on my old bumper, which my old bumper was rated, I don't remember, it's pretty high. I pulled anhydrous tanks and stuff with it without any problem, but I don't think you'd dare try doing that with this new one. And I'm not putting that back on. That thing is heavy. It bolts to your bumper, and then it also has, they're not on there, it has a couple arms that go up and mount to the frame. But I'm going to get a receiver hitch and put it on here. But anyway, so I've got the brackets. I cleaned them up and got them out here. Yeah, hold on. Cleaned them up and got them out here with some primer on them right now, and I'm just painting them. I mean, I probably don't need to do anything with them. You don't see them anyway, but I figured I got them out, I might as well. Just doing the good old Rust-Oleum thing again with the Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer, this stuff, and just yeah. It's supposed to be a nice day today. I kind of got a little storm system blowing through here. I don't think it's going to amount to much. I think it's supposed to be 81 or 2 today. And the wind's supposed to go down a little, I think. But anyway, in here it's nice. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with that. And I measured out, and I do believe, and now I don't remember if you mount them on the inside or the outside of the brackets on here. Anyway, it comes out to within like 1/8 of an inch, I think, of fitting on the outside of the frame of the truck where it mounted up before. So I believe those are going to work. I hate to go cancel my order for the brackets quite yet because I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were like $30 or $40. So if they haven't shipped yet, I think I probably ought to cancel them. I guess I could always reinstate it and put it on next weekend if I had to, but really it's a decent looking bumper. It does have it has a 3-year 30,000 mile warranty. I don't know how they warranty the miles, but yeah, it's nice looking. It's gonna look pretty sharp, and it did come with the, I didn't think it was going to, but it did come with your license plate lights and all that crap. So that's a good thing, because the ones I had were shot, they were rusted out and junk. So I think it came with bulbs. I don't see any bulbs. Oh yeah, I do. I think. I'm not sure. It may not have come with bulbs. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they're right there, right by my thumb. But so that's cool. I didn't think it was gonna. And using my old brackets, that'll save some money. So that's what I'm doing there. Right now, while I'm letting paint dry, seems like I'm always letting paint dry, watching paint dry. So anyway, to do that, I'm gonna do this door motor while I'm at it, which I probably ought to get that speaker out first. But to get this motor out, there is, and I'm gonna turn this light around so maybe you can see what I'm doing. There, that's a little better. You take this inside plastic crap off your door, and I started drilling, and I thought, you know, I was gonna make a video of this. Your motor's right here. Well, actually, it's on the back side of that, but there's little dimples in the metal. There's one there. And there's also one right there where I started to drill before I was like, wait a minute, I was gonna make a video of this. And so you drill those out. I'm drilling them out kind of small first and then building up to, I believe it's a 1/2 inch you're supposed to use. And you do that so you can access, you can see that bolt right there. There's one behind there and one behind there. Why they didn't just put it in the stamping for this sheet metal when they did the door, I don't know. But that's what you have to do. So I am going to finish drilling those out, and then I'll show you what it looks like after that. Okay, so I got those holes drilled out. I believe it was a 1/2 inch bit. Anyway, and then those bolts are, what the hell size are they? They're 8mm. And let's see if I can do this. You can see, fit right there. You get on it, then you just take those bolts out. So anyway, gotta take that one out, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna get on that one. I can get a wrench on that one probably, or a socket, I don't know. Then there's one right back in there to get out. Might make sure you have a magnet, so probably rather when instead of if you drop one of those down in the door, you can get them out. You can probably get your arm down in there. Get them out if you have to, but if you have a magnet, it'd be easier. So anyway, that's all of that. I'll show you when I get those out. I'll try to show you removing the motor. I may have to pull that speaker out to do it. No, I know I will. So I'll probably take that speaker out too. It's just held in with 4 Torx, and I'll just cut the wires. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I got all 3 of those little bolts out. Didn't drop a bolt, but I did drop my wrench down in there, and I can't fish that son of a bitch out. I can't even see it down in there, so I don't know where it went. But I had another one. I'll get it out, tip the door upside down after a while. Make sure you tape your window up too, because once you pull this motor off, I believe that window is going to want to come down. So just a word of caution on that. Once you get those bolts out, I believe that motor fits into some gears, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, easier said than done, Kimosabi. Let me see here. You can see into there. Wow. Yeah, it's just kind of, I think it's wedged in there in the gears. I'm going to shut you off and I'll inform you how I get that out here in a second. And it literally took about 3 seconds after saying that to get the motor out. You can see the gears in there. It was just kind of hung up on the gears a little bit. Just kind of had to maneuver it around. As far as getting the other one, getting it back in, that might be a little tricky. I don't know. Clean those up, maybe put a little bit of oil on them. But this motor works, I know that. So now I get to go do this again on the other door and put this motor in there. So anyway, that's what it looks like. It's not real difficult to do. It's just if you don't know how to do it, that's how you do it. You got to drill two holes, one there and one there, and there's, like I said, there's little dimples in the door where you do that. Right. This door you can actually see them a little bit better. One right there, and one right there, right there. Drill those out and get it out. And that one I had to get out with a wrench. Pretty simple. Just don't drop your wrench. I lost that sucker. I don't know where it went. Anyway, one thing you might do too, just after you get done with that, is run a vacuum down in the bottom of your door. Because when I stuck my magnet in there trying to fish my wrench out, you do get a bunch of metal shavings from drilling those holes down in your door. And those are going to do nothing but just sit there and rust. So might as well get them out of there if you can. If you can't, probably not going to hurt anything. But either, you know, vacuum. If you don't have a vacuum, compressed air, blow them out. Or a magnet, get them out. Take a while. But anyway, I forgot I put different speakers in this truck several years ago. That's a Pioneer speaker. But it'll be swapped out eventually too, as I want to go higher. Upgrade. So anyway, I need to do that to this other door. Also need to put more paint on my brackets. So I'll bring you back here in a little bit. Well, this took for frickin' ever and a day. I'm not so sure I had to replace that motor. I put the new one in and it still wouldn't go down to the exact same thing. But I've got it, got the new motor in there, and I ended up taking the window. Took the tape off of it, lowered it about halfway down, and then I installed the motor, and now it works. The only thing I don't like about it is down in here, you hear that banging when it first starts up. It's the big, I don't know what you call it, sprocket or gear that runs off of the motor right there, and I think that's what's making that noise. But I'm sure when you get the door panel on and so forth, it'll quiet up a little bit, but don't plan on using the, well, there, that's getting better already. I did lube it up pretty good. Do some engine assembly oil on it, and on the track too, and the window was sticking pretty good. I don't know. I know this motor that I put in here is a good motor because it hasn't hardly been used. Well, I shouldn't say it hasn't hardly been used, but I don't think I use the passenger window a whole lot.
Barbara, could you call down there and tell them
Oops, there's a two-way radio.
be there to get about 8 bags of beans? So maybe,
hold on.
just tell them to get 8. I mean,
Anyway, so I got that taken care of. That works. Make sure the locks work. Yep, locks work. So I think it's good to go. I gotta wire the speaker up yet. Shut the key off. And I don't know how long I spent on that. I spent quite a while doing that. Had that motor in and out of there probably, gosh, I don't know. Probably I had it in and out there 5 times. That one sure isn't very tight. Yeah, get tools and stuff out a little bit. Drill out of there. I couldn't figure out what was going on. It would not go down, so I got my voltmeter out, and it was the bolts were going up and down and so forth. So it was getting power. It just wasn't moving that window, and so I got the window kind of loosened up. And the damn thing still wouldn't move it. So I was binding somewhere in there, but it seems to be working now. Oh, it's after 3 o'clock. Yeah, it hasn't improved. Yeah, it's not too bad. That warmed up a little bit. I'm gonna put some paint on those brackets. I think I'm gonna go sit in the house for just a little bit and take a load off, and then probably come back down and put this bumper on, or figure out how to put this bumper on. Or maybe I'll throw this video. I might throw this video up, and then do the bumper as its own video. I don't know. But that's how you do the door motor. I didn't really show putting it in, but you just slide it in. Easiest way to do it, you could get it in through this hole and maneuver it up there, maybe. Easiest way to do it is take your speaker out, and then you can get right to it. Just take those 7mm bolts out, and you just gotta kind of wiggle it around in there and be a little persuasive with it, and it'll come out. Putting it back in seems to be a little bit easier, but that last time putting it in, it didn't want to go very good. And so it really doesn't matter where your window is, as far as up, down, whatever. People always tell you to tape them up like that because they can fall. Mine wasn't going to fall. Even now, without the motor in there, it would almost fall. It's a lot better than it was. I oiled the shit out of it, so hopefully it'll improve from even what it is now. But so it's good to go. So I don't know. I'll see what I'm gonna do. Either put this video up and then do another one of installing the bumper or whatever. But I'm gonna go paint those brackets and take a break. So I'll catch you later. If I don't do the bumper on this video, please subscribe and then go watch the bumper video. So still haven't decided what I'm gonna do with my tailgate. I've had mixed people telling me mixed things. I've had some tell me to just leave it. Some telling me put the bumper on, then see what it looks like. That might be a good idea. I've had other people say, you know, you've done it this far, just do it, paint it. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for right now. Got my wiper blades over here. Finally, I'll probably get them on today too. Aren't they pretty? But anyway, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Well, the paint finally dried, but I'm not getting this bumper on tonight. I think it's only 8:15. I could. I don't know. I may still do it later tonight. I don't know if I can sleep or not, but I got this all buttoned up. Got the panel on, which needs a thorough cleaning. But got it in. Light works, window works, locks work. Yeah, so pretty good. Pretty happy about that. So tomorrow I will get going on this bumper. So that'll probably be its own separate video for tomorrow. So I'll get this uploaded. And that's that, which is pretty much where I left it just a few minutes ago. So anyway, please subscribe, like it, share it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.